The most honest life lessons no one talks about. 1. When a blind man finally sees, the first thing he discards is the stick that guided him through darkness. Growth demands sacrifice. It asks you to release what once protected you, to move beyond what once helped you survive. Letting go is not betrayal, it's evolution. 2. Sometimes you will suffer, not because you deserve pain, but because you didn't know when to stop giving your light to those who only brought you darkness. Being kind to the wrong person teaches you that love needs boundaries. Compassion without limits turns into quiet self-destruction. 3. One of our greatest illusions is believing others think and feel as we do. But empathy isn't about assuming, it's about understanding. True compassion comes from clarity, not projection. You cannot connect deeply with someone while trying to see your own reflection in them. 4. You can't heal or help someone who refuses to see their own wounds. Change doesn't come from effort alone, it comes from awareness. You could pour your soul into fixing them, but until they admit the cracks, your energy will only echo in silence. 5. The greatest gift you can ever give yourself is freedom from other people's opinions. Inner peace begins where validation ends. The moment you stop performing for acceptance, you reclaim your power. Approval fades, self-trust endures. 6. You can't earn love by overextending yourself to someone who takes your presence for granted. Love isn't a negotiation, it's a natural alignment. When someone fails to see your worth, giving more won't open their eyes, it will only close your own. 7. Missing someone doesn't mean you need to reopen the door they once walked through. Longing is a natural echo of attachment, not a call to return. Sometimes what you miss is not the person, but the peace you once felt before losing them. 8. Stop trying to rewrite people's nature. Instead, redirect your energy, change yourself, your path, or your surroundings. Power isn't found in forcing others to evolve, it's in choosing the space where your growth is no longer restrained. 9. Walk away when promises become apologies repeated in different words. Love doesn't thrive in cycles of disappointment. When sorrow becomes routine, recognize it for what it is, a pattern, not passion. Some goodbyes are the beginning of self-respect. 10. Tread gently on this journey called life. People will change lanes on you without a hint or warning. Stay aware. Not everyone travels with purpose or care. 11. You discover a person's true nature when they don't get their way with you. Disappointment reveals character more clearly than comfort ever could. 12. Honesty may not win you many companions, but it will always bring you the genuine ones. Truth acts as a sieve, filtering your circle down to what's real. 13. Growth begins the moment you face the truth about yourself without escaping it. Strength is born from self-awareness and the courage to look inward. 14. Discipline is the highest form of freedom. Without it, you're ruled by impulses and emotions. True liberty comes not from chaos, but from self-command. 15. The one who apologizes first shows bravery. The one who forgives first shows strength. The one who forgets first finds peace. Healing belongs to the courageous heart. 16. What matters more than choosing the right person is having the will to walk away from the wrong one. Clarity begins when confusion is no longer entertained. 17. When you keep questioning if something is worth it, it usually isn't. Doubt often carries the quiet voice of your inner truth trying to guide you. 18. Forgiving someone quietly and cutting all ties is an act of peace. Forgiveness doesn't mean returning, it means freeing yourself and moving on. 19. The moment you stop clinging, the grip weakens. What you detach from loses its power over you. Calm detachment restores control and balance. 20. Eventually you'll understand. Everything will work out. Maybe not today, but in time. Clarity will come, and healing will gently follow behind it. 21. Don't beg for attention, love, or respect. When it's real, it doesn't have to be chased. What's meant for you will recognize your value without persuasion. 22. You'll lose people when you stop tolerating nonsense, but you'll find peace in the quiet that remains. Growth often feels like loneliness before it feels like freedom. 23. Protect your peace the way you protect your goals. Energy is currency. Don't spend it on arguments that don't change outcomes. Silence is often the loudest power. 24. The older you get, the more you realize peace is worth more than pride. Walking away isn't weakness, it's wisdom knowing not every battle deserves your fire. 25. Don't expect loyalty from people who can't even be honest with themselves. Betrayal often starts in the mirror of self-deception. Read actions, not promises. 26. The moment you stop explaining yourself, you start reclaiming your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your reasoning. Peace loves privacy. 27. When people show you who they are, stop repainting them. Believe patterns, not apologies. Reality doesn't lie. It only waits for you to accept it. 28. You outgrow people when you start valuing peace over chaos, truth over comfort, and solitude over forced connection. Growth is silent separation. 29. Never lower your standards to keep someone close. Love that demands self-betrayal isn't love, it's attachment disguised as care. Walk away with dignity. 30. You'll never regret being kind, but you'll often regret being blind. Kindness without awareness turns into self-harm. Give, but don't lose yourself in giving.